are we, ladies? We are the Tigers. When your feet hit the ground, you should be running. You're in the hunt for your next great championship. Who are we?
We are Tigers!
Who are we?
We are Tigers!
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Coach Dee Bro. Brought to you by New Orleans Roast Coffee.
Welcome to Inside LSU Gymnastics. I'm Mike Smith. Week 2 of the LSU Gymnastics season was capped off by a visit to Athens, where the Fighting Tigers took on the Georgia Gym Dogs in front of a packed house in Stegeman Coliseum. It was an electric atmosphere for both squads, and in the end, the Fighting Tigers of LSU come away with one of the highest road scores of any team in the second week of the gymnastics season across the country. LSU head coach Dee Bro joins me now, and Dee, what a tremendous atmosphere for our club to participate in.
It was a great effort, and you know that kind of meet's going to make you better. It's going to prepare you for any kind of competition down the road. So we were excited to go in, and I felt like our kids did a great job.
Well, let's dive right in with the first rotation on the uneven bars for the LSU Tigers. And here come the Fighting Tigers, the second-ranked Tigers this week into Stegeman Coliseum. A very large crowd on hand and an electric atmosphere. Dee.
You know, Jessie started us off really well. She really swings this bar routine. Jay has done a great job trying to eliminate the deductions that she had built into her routine last year. She did a nice job hitting her handstands. We got a little deduction there with the legs on the top, but I think every week that she goes out and competes this routine, it's going to get better and better. You know, we really asked her to try to focus on sticking the dismount and getting us a great lead-off score. A little deduction in the landing there, but, you know, a terrific job.
Jessie Jordan in the lineup as well on the uneven bars with a very nice routine at Georgia.
You know, Jessie always competes with a lot of intensity and a lot of confidence. She did a great job, nice amplitude in her release move. Her handstand positions were really good, and she's doing a better job each week. Every day in practice, she tries to get a tighter, better body position in those handstands. And here again, she's nice and high and sticks her dismount. She gave us a tremendous effort, and she gives us a 9.875 on that routine, exactly what we needed in the middle of the lineup.
Here's the junior from Baton Rouge, Rheagan Courville, on the uneven bars, and she really helped keep things rolling with a 9.9 on the night. Nice
amplitude in her release, and the one thing that Jay is really working with her on is body position and getting better locked, stretched out positions. And what we needed is for Rheagan to stick her dismount and continue the momentum that Jessie created going into the end of our lineup. And we feel like Rheagan at the end of the lineup and then Sari following her is a great 1-2 punch in this event.
Well, the Tigers were excited heading into the bars anchor, Sari Morrison, the senior from Dallas.
Sari stretches out, locks out her positions really well. Now she pikes her Jaeger, which is an E release move, and there we are, stretched again right on top. She locks in her bail. Good amplitude on that scale, that toe up, you want to go between the bars and actually go above the high bar, and she does that really, really well. Big high dismount, she gets excited in the landing and just a little bit of balance deduction there, but she did a terrific job to finish out that event for us.
My word is confidence, and to me that means just getting out and doing what I do in practice every day, using my preparation in my favor, and just being somebody that my teammates can trust every time I get on the event. I eat spaghetti the night before. We go with a few group from the team to Olive Garden before each meet. I have to get a coffee before I come to the meet, and I have to make sure I have a lot of lipstick on. I love to have a lot of lipstick on, and listening to Miley Cyrus for sure.
The Tigers move to the vault, and Jay Clark, Dee Bro, Bob Moore get the Tigers ready for the second rotation at the University of Georgia in Stegeman Coliseum, and Kaylee Dixon was first up in the lineup.
Kaylee did a great job. We feel very comfortable with her as our leadoff person. The little hop that she continued to take there in the landing is the thing that's preventing her from getting the 9.9, the big vault that we need to lead us off. And you can see here she kind of flattens her feet a little bit as she comes into the floor, but for a lead-off vault, we feel like that's the right one right now.
9.85 was her score. Brittany Ramsey, whose vault just continues to improve. Dee, here she goes. Nice block, nice height.
And she stuck it. And Brittany has gotten better each week. She trains very, very hard, and the one thing that she's doing better now is she's driving, she's running harder and driving into her round off. Came down and stuck it a little bit low with the chest, and I think that was the judge's criticism on that one, but a great job for us.
9.875, and the Tigers are starting to walk the ladder, as we say in gymnastics lingo, meaning the scores continue to increase. Here's a fabulous freshman, Ashley Nat.
We're so excited about this vault. It's a 1.5. See the little bitty hop in the landing? That's just going to get better and better. Let's watch it in slow motion. I think you can see the vault develop a little bit better.
It'll be her first 9.9 of her career. Look at those eyes right down the runway.
She's got great direction, incredible lift. Her legs are together throughout the vault. A tiny hop. I tell you, the day she drills that and doesn't take a hop, that's a 10.
And Sari Morrison, 5th in the vault lineup. She takes a look down at Bob Moore, and she's down the runway. Wow.
Big vault. That was a great vault, and she knows it. She's really excited about it. Sari trains 2 events for us and gives us 100%. I just, can't praise this vault enough. It's got great height. Her direction is perfect. You can see her entry. Her hands are like square on the horse. Great block, good line, and sticks it. Just doesn't get any better than that.
Scratched our heads just a bit. One judge goes 9.95, another goes 9.9, so her average is a 9.925. But that leads us to the vault anchor, and it's Rheagan Courville, the defending national champion.
Okay, the hop right there, that was the landing deduction, but look at the distance. She's
almost needs another mat.
She does, and fabulous job. And the thing we're gonna really work on this week is trying to get her to settle down in the landing, absorb the landing a little bit so she doesn't take that bouncy hop. But it's beautiful. It's
explosive.
Nice and stretched out, beautiful angle. She doesn't pike it down. She brings her whole body down into the landing. Bob's excited about it. She's excited. It's what we needed right now. It brought us to a good point.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Bro is brought to you by New Orleans Roast Coffee, the LSU Tiger Spotters, Wow Cafe American Grill and Wingery, Flying Tigers Gymnastics Camp, PJ's Coffee, Premier Office Products, and by Hair Now.
Rheagan, what are you doing at gym so early?
Well, Dee, I'm getting ready. The season's here.
I know, and I'm so excited I could flip.
Holy cow!
Holy cow! LSU Gymnastics tickets are less than the movies and fun for the family. Tickets start at just $3, so make sure to get yours today.
Taste that brew, mellow and apple pie. Walk on in, see a few friends, where you at, what now?
Yeah, got to get up early in the morning, man. I gotta have my coffee. So I'm gonna run on down to PJ's. You gotta have it. It's early in the morning.
Hi, my name is Sarah Smith, and I have a question for Sari. Do you have any advice for a young gymnast like me?
Thank you for the question, Sarah. My advice to you would be to continue to work hard and give it your all and have fun and enjoy every moment that you can.
An incredibly close meet in Stegeman Coliseum as the Fighting Tigers go to the 3rd rotation, which was the floor exercise. And Dee, the team was right where you wanted them to be heading into the 2nd half of the meet.
Well, and we felt like floor was an event where we had a chance to take a lead. And we made a lineup change in the end and put Malia Mathis in on floor to start the lineup. And I think maybe that was, she wasn't quite ready, especially not to go first. And that, I think, was a real difference maker for our entire lineup.
So let's take a look at the floor exercise for the LSU Tigers. The first half of the meet is in the books, and now the Tigers will rotate to the floor exercise to get the 2nd half of the meet started at the University of Georgia's Stegeman Coliseum. And we pick it up here with Ashley Nat.
Ashley did a great job. The thing that we have focused on with her all week long in preparation for this event is her diagonals, trying to get her to tumble in a extreme straight line so that when she lands, she's solid in the corner. She opens with a full in a pike position. A little stumble right there, but her direction was better. So, you know, we feel like she rallied to what we needed her to do. Second pass, she goes 2.5, punch front tuck, far away from the corner. It was beautiful.
And her third and final pass, Dee Dee?
She does a double pike, and her landing was beautiful.
Big smile.
The routine was well done, and you know, for a freshman in that arena, she did a super job for us. Jessica Savona, you know, she stepped out on the mat, and she loves this event. She loves her new routine, and her tumbling is as good as anybody in the country. You know, she opens up with a 1.5 step out, right into a double tuck. Nice and high, lands with her chest up, solid. And here you go. You know, most people open with a full in. She's second pass, and it was nice. Legs were together, solid landing.
Third and final pass for the defending SEC floor champion.
Again, she closes with a D. She closed with a double pike, finished it, and she knew she had done a good job.
Oh, what a huge smile.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then Lomencia Hall brings it home for the Tigers on the floor exercise at Georgia with a 9.875, and the crowd was absolutely fixated on the junior from Dallas.
Well, you know, every time she does this routine in competition, we see different stuff, and you know, the kids get a big kick out of it. We really enjoy this routine, and I think it's going to get better and better. She opens with a double layout, and second pass, she goes front full to front layout, beautiful landing. And you know, here we go. This has been the nemesis right here for her. Her landing on her last pass has been just a little bit off, and I think that's her deduction at this point. And you know, once we clean that up and she's comfortable with her new choreography, this routine is going to be everything that we want it to be.
And Dee Dee, look real carefully at the Georgia fans
appreciating
that effort by Lomencia Hall along with her Tiger teammates.
And it was a great floor effort. I mean, we're capable of better floor, and took us to beam. And you know, right now it's a tight competition, and this little one, Michelle Gauthier, this is her first real competition for us, and she's doing a great job. Her layout was great. Now, you know, switch leap, it's supposed to be a tuck full. There's her deduction. She goes into a Sisson. It's a leap combination right into her layout gainer, and it was rock solid.
Lots of guts and lots of determination right here. Oh, she just does grab it.
A little balance deduction. In her mind, she stuck it.
So a nice job by Michelle Gauthier, and then Lomencia Hall.
She's doing a great job. There was her little glitch. I think everybody had an opportunity to take a little break on beam, and she follows it up. She had a great routine going, nice high double back, and then she moved her foot. You know, and if you're going to do that kind of routine, you better nail that landing.
9.8 for Mintz, and then we move into Ashley Nadd, and she is absolutely gorgeous on this event.
Beautiful, beautiful. She doesn't have a break. She gets to her double full dismount right there. It was stuck, gorgeous.
9.8 score for the freshman from Florida, and Jessie Jordan, the anchor on the event, and she just continues to impress and improve.
Well, she trains beam exactly like she practiced it. You know, every day. It's, you know, she gets her numbers in, she does her extra work, but it's the body position, it's how focused she is. Her dismount, I felt like, was just a little bit off. She sat back, and you know, there was her deduction. You know, we knew when the meet was over that we gave some things away.
I think there's only room for us to improve. I think this was a learning experience. There's a lot of pressure, and we can take that and take it back to the gym and really know those feelings and come back stronger.
On the plus side, we're not really supposed to look at the scores anyways. We're supposed to judge our own performances, so we did really well, and I'm really happy with the team. We opened up really well, especially on the road, so go Tigers!
I think the sky's the limit with this team. We work so hard every day, and we know those aren't the results that we want, and so that's just gonna be motivation for us, and that's what we need at this point.
The wow performance of the week goes to Rheagan Courville and Jessie Jordan. They tied to win the all-around.
LSU has been home to some fantastic gymnasts over the history of the LSU Gymnastics program, but one stands above the rest, and that's Ashley Claire Kearney, who spent 4 years in the capital city and rewrote the record book for LSU Gymnastics. And Dee Dee, you know, when you think about Ashley Claire Kearney, you think about excellence.
Well, and she's just a special person. She's sharp, she's witty, she's extremely sensitive. And I'm just so happy she's a part of our family, and you know she's here, she's with us. She's stayed in Baton Rouge. She's has a thriving career, and I'm just happy that she's still a part of our program. Every day we see the impact that she has.
Let's take a look at this fantastic piece on Ashley Claire Kearney, brought to you by Doctors Marty and Sherry Luther. Let's take a look.
Few athletes in LSU history have piled up the accolades like All-American Ashley Claire Kearney. 2 national titles and 2 college degrees punctuated her time as a student athlete in Baton Rouge. Claire Kearney is the winningest gymnast all time at LSU with 114 event titles, a distinction she'll likely hold for years to come. The Connecticut native was also a 2-time member of the SEC Academic Honor Roll and the Community Service Team. In 2011, ACK joined Dee Dee Bro as a volunteer assistant coach, handling the choreography on floor and beam routines. And in another showing of her academic excellence, Claire Kearney recently received her law degree from Southern University. Still just 27 years old and now a practicing lawyer in Louisiana, Claire Kearney is a master of time management.
I love a challenge, and anybody who knows me knows that I embrace challenges, so I definitely made the best of it. I still wanted to be a part of LSU Gymnastics in any capacity that I could. And I think it's so important to be able to talk to the student athletes and be able to give them your perspective because you were just there. Dee Dee was very understanding. She wanted me to be a part of LSU Gymnastics as well, and so she understood that my schedule was not going to allow me to be at practice every single day, every single minute. I think because of the skills I was given being a student athlete here at LSU, balancing so many different things at once, I was able to handle it.
Only 5 years removed from her performance career, Ashley is the perfect role model and coach for gymnasts on the LSU squad.
ACK has done an awesome job with all of our floor routines. I've never seen floor routines so good in a college team, and she's so fun to be around. And even though she doesn't get to come into the gym that often, when she's there, she always helps us out with our dance and our choreography and even our tumbling.
I know when I was 21 and 22, you know, there's a lot of things I didn't understand about why the coaching staff did what they did. And now that I'm older, I get it. And I think because I'm closer in age to them, they can relate to me a lot more than they can to them. So the girls come to me for everything, you know, whether it's gymnastics related, academics, their social life, their relationships. They come to me for everything. And I think I'm a really good mentor for them. And I like to be in that role because I think I can give them insight that they, you know, otherwise would not get.
I love ACK. She brings a different type of versatility to our team because she's a coach, but she's also younger and she's been through all the things that we've been through, so we're able to relate to her a lot.
As a 2-time winner of the SEC Floor Exercise title and the 2009 National Championship, Claire Kearney uses her instincts to design each gymnast's floor routine.
You know, obviously I'm very aware of how each girl dances, and every one of them dances very differently. And so I definitely have to cater to that. But for some reason when I hear the music, I can't explain it, but I just know what to do. I feel something, and so I start moving. And then obviously I tell the girls if there's anything they don't like or they don't feel comfortable doing, to tell me. I'm not offended by that at all. And so we work together in that aspect, but I just, based on what I know they can do and how they move, I come up with dance moves that I think will look the best on them.
Claire Kearney is confident that with 7 All-Americans returning, LSU has the poise to make a run at this year's Super 6 in Birmingham, Alabama.
We've got so much talent this year, and I know that's something that every team probably says every year, but just the attitudes, the personalities, the growth. You know, we had a very young team, and I think they've come to see what's important, and they've bought into the belief system and the philosophies of the coaching staff. and they embrace one another. They're always hanging around each other. You know, when you have teams, sometimes you feel like you want to just get away because you're with them all the time, but they hang out outside of the gym all the time, and I think they have awesome team camaraderie, and I think that makes, you know, such a big difference when it comes to the success of a team. And they get along so well. They're talented. They believe that they can win. They believe they can make a difference and do something that LSU Gymnastics has never done before. And I think that this group has the talent and the potential to do anything they want to do, as long as they believe and they're hungry. And I think I'm so excited to see what they're going to do and how they're going to carry this season out.
With 3 college degrees and a budding law career on the horizon, the future looks very bright for Ashley Claire Kearney and the LSU Tigers. Reporting for Inside LSU Gymnastics, I'm Garrett Walbert.
Taste that brew, vanilla and apple pie. Walk on in, see a few friends, where you at, what now?
Yeah, got to get up early in the morning, man. You know, I gotta have my coffee. So I'm gonna run on down to PJ's. You gotta have it. It's early in the morning.
The Premier Office Product Stick of the Week goes to Jessica Savona with a near flawless floor exercise routine, stuck every pass on her way to winning the floor. It'll be a 2-meet homestand to end the month of January for the Fighting Tigers of LSU. And Dee, the state of Alabama comes calling on the Maravich Center, and I know you've been calling on Tiger fans to take advantage of the opportunity to see 2 weeks in a row the #2 ranked gymnastics team in the country.
It's the best show in town, Mike, and you know this team is so excited, and they're fun to watch. And you know if you want to have a great evening with your kids, Friday night 7 o'clock. Come on out to the PMAC. You can get your tickets online, or you can get your tickets at the door. But we've had a lot of season ticket sales, and we're excited about what's going on.
It's Auburn on Friday night, and then Alabama comes to Baton Rouge the following Friday night to end the month of January. So get your tickets now and absolutely come out to the Maravich Center and take a look at this fabulous gymnastics team. So for LSU head coach Dee Bro, I'm Mike Smith saying thanks for watching Inside LSU Gymnastics. We'll see you next week.
Inside LSU Gymnastics with Dee Bro has been brought to you by New Orleans Roast Coffee, the LSU Tiger Spotters, Wow Cafe American Grill and Wingery, Flying Tigers Gymnastics Camp, PJ's Coffee, Premier Office Products, and by Hair Now,